Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new Super Couch Fighters Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Breakdown.
Good job.
Putting all the marbles out there. I don't want anyone to be left in the dark.
Good. That was good. You certainly said it all, man. Welcome back to Super Couch Fighters, brand new series on Couch Fighters. It's Marvel time, baby. We're diving in. We are going to be going online with Marvel, and we're going to be using several different teams. And it's going to be really fucking difficult, you guys. But before we even do that, we got to figure out this game. We all got to get on the same page of how this game works. Whoops.
Do not do that. Please do not do story mode.
And this game is like, not only is it brand new, it's brand new among Marvels. No other Marvel game works like this.
Yeah.
No.
Unlike sort of some of the older games where the transition was maybe a little easier, this is just a whole new system.
This is the most, I keep saying it because it's true, this is the most open Marvel game of all time. It is the most open and free and what's the word I'm looking for? Opportunities for self-expression and creativity. It's busted wide the fuck open. But we got to learn the rules, man. We got to learn the rules. So that's what this episode is all about. We're going to go into mission mode. So there's a tutorial mode that is very basic, but it is a good place to start. So we're going to start there.
Cool.
Let's see. Who do they make us play as?
Probably
is it Regular Man?
Probably Ryu. Karate guy.
Show me Regular Man. Show me regular.
Loading. Oh, it's Mega Man. Oh, you beat. Okay, good job. You already beat it. Great job, Brett. You're killing it.
I was just testing the stick.
You're doing so good.
Okay. So all it is, you hold back and forward to move.
Oh, okay, cool.
So dashing can be performed by forward. No one dashes like that in Marvel.
Yeah, they do the two buttons, right?
Right. You just press two punches. And if you want to backdash, you hold back and press two punches. It's very simple.
Why the two buttons? Why more so than just because it's easier, you want control of the stick?
It's easier for me to do. I don't know about you. Just being able to press two buttons to dash is way quicker and easier than doing it. And in this game where that shit is important and it happens all the time, this isn't Street Fighter where dashes are calculated. This is Marvel where most of your movement, there's going to be a lot of dashes going on. So having to do forward on the stick is that's fucking difficult. Especially when you consider, guys out there, that wave dashing is a thing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know about wave dashing?
I know what wave dashing is. I don't know what it is in this game.
It's the same as it is in most games.
Okay.
It's you dash and you cancel it early by pressing down. See that?
Ooh.
So I just press two buttons and can I turn on button config so you guys can see? Yeah, here we go. Now you guys can see my shit. So I press can you do it? My bad. We'll get there.
What was that? How do we do that?
So you press your two punches and then you press down immediately. But to wave dash, you just initiate another dash out of that down, repeat. So you have to let go of down in order to dash because you can't dash while you're crouching. Mm-hmm. But effectively it looks like this. See
now,
that?
what is the benefit of wave dash? Just a faster way to get across the screen?
Yeah, let me show you what happens when I just dash by myself. Dash, dash, dash. Now I'm at Ryu. But if I go... Boom.
There was huge pauses in between your other dashes. These dashes are all together.
Right. So it's just two buttons down, and it looks like that.
Cool.
And you can't just mash it because some characters everybody has a different type of dash. So you're not, you don't just mash it because some people's momentum doesn't get started until midway through their dash. His dash is pretty good. It starts up pretty quick, so you can do that. But a lot of characters you have to delay it a little bit. Just pay attention to that. Of course, you can also back wave dash, which is just you hold back, do the two punches, and then I like to do down back. So like that.
Get that block, get that black going on.
Not for the block, but because if I go all the way to down, when I go back to to dash, sometimes I'll get at a backwards Hadouken accidentally.
Got it.
So I like to go, you hold back and then do two punches, down back. And then you wash, rinse, repeat. See, I can only do it 3 times in a row. It's hard.
Sure.
But, you get it. You probably don't need any more than that.
And then by the command on the screen, you can also dash in the air.
Yeah, there's air dashes in this game, and they're very important. Mega Man has what's known as a box dash, which is he can only air dash in like 90 degrees. So you jump straight up or you jump forward, whatever. Oh, we're doing jumps. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's jumping in this game, guys.
Oh, cool, there's jumping.
Some people have double jumps, some people have triple jumps.
Does Mega Man have a double jump?
No.
Okay.
So you got your jump.
Now,
But hold on, I'm not finished with dashing.
Okay.
So, excuse me, guys. You can jump and dash forward or jump and dash back, or you can even jump forward, jump forward, back, or you can jump back, forward. You can do any of that. But it's a box jump because a lot of people have 8-way air dash in this game where they can dash all 4 cardinal directions and the diagonals as well. Mega Man is not one of those characters. So what he has is a box dash. Call it a box dash because if you like draw a little diagram of his his path, it kind of looks like a square.
but you're jumping in a box.
So like if you jump straight up, boom, and then you go straight down.
Yep,
So,
like a little box.
so it looks like when fucking it looks like when Uma Thurman, you know, when fucking John Travolta's in the
You
car
trying to be
and he's
square, Daddy?
no, just John Travolta's in the car. It's like, come on, let's get a steak. It's like, you can get a square here, Daddy-o. Don't be and then she buzz her fucking fingers, and it's wonderful.
It's a great scene.
Super jumps are performed by just pressing down up very quickly.
Okay.
Sorry. You can see the effect and hear the sound. It's very easy to see.
Yeah, it sounds like you just put a dead body on the floor. Funk.
Super jumps are like different from regular jumps in a lot of different ways that I won't go into here, but know that like it's not just height.
Okay.
Okay. And the same rules apply to super jumps. Like you can dash out of those too. Let me see.
The characters with the multiple jumps, can you do a super jump and then get your multiple jumps?
I believe so, and it might depend on the character.
Okay.
Like all of this stuff, you guys, like I'm trying to keep it as basic as possible because the characters, like their capabilities in this game are so varied. Like, you know, I may say one thing, like for example, the box jump thing versus an 8-way air dash, or somebody who doesn't have an air dash. There are characters like that too, so you just got to be aware of it. Something else that's I think new to this game, at least for MVC3, because I didn't play competitive MVC2 or anything before that, but you can do a super short hop. So there's jumping, right? There's super jumping. There's also short hop, super short hop, which is incredible for like overhead scenarios.
Okay, and that's what you would use. That's what you would use to set it up.
Set what up?
You would use it to set up those scenarios.
Which scenario exactly? The overhead?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good way to get an overhead because look, technically you can go for a jump attack like that. Technically you can go for a jump attack like this. The thing is though, those jumps are so, what's the word I'm looking for? Long.
Yeah, they're very telegraphed.
Exactly. The short hop is good because you see this and you go, oh, it's a super jump, but then they stay there. The effect of the super jump is still there. See that? But they stay there. The way to perform that is you do down, up, down. See that?
Down, up.
And you can even you can do it in any direction you want. So you can do down, up, forward to get a forward super jump, and then do down again. Or that was down, back. I can do down, up, forward, and then down, forward. So like you can control your trajectory a lot.
Wow.
And then you can even like do short hop and then air dash. You know, like there's all kinds of things you can do.
Cool.
It's important to experiment. Throws in this game, unfortunately, in my opinion, still use the archaic system of instead of like a dedicated throw button, like in Street Fighter 5, where it's like you press the 2 lights. This game just uses like proximity fucking forward heavy punch. So if you're close enough and you're holding forward and you press heavy punch, you will get a throw. So you got a question?
No, I was going to say, is the reason why they can't do that because the 2 buttons are used for supers? Is that why?
No, like look at how many fucking buttons on this controller. They can easily do whatever the fuck. They can do whatever.
Okay.
It's just like, for some reason they wanted to preserve that. They made a lot of changes to this game, but this isn't one of them. For example, another change, just like Street Fighter 5, there's no proximity normals in this game anymore, which is fantastic. So no matter what, if I'm right on top of a motherfucker, that's my heavy punch. If I'm far away, that's my heavy punch.
Cool.
And there's no, as far as I know, there's no proximity normals in this game. I think that's great. I think proximity normals are archaic, and I much prefer command normals like that. But throws are fortunately still here. So if you do far away, forward heavy punch, nothing, right? But if you're close enough, forward heavy punch, there's your throw. A lot of throws in this game have way more range than you think. For example, nope, not quite. Boom.
Yeah.
It's a vacuum, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Of course, back throws work the same way, but you'd probably have to be a little bit closer. There you go. You get the idea. You can also perform air throws.
Everyone has an air throw?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
It's very simple. Same idea. Very cool.
Okay.
All right. Oops.
How often are you getting to actually use throws in Marvel?
Often.
Just to punish blocking and things like that?
Precisely. Like you make, you put a lot of pressure on somebody, you open them up with a throw. And you can even combo out of most throws in this game.
Right.
Even though they're heavily protracted. But they're still important. I just don't like them because there's built-in option selects depending on your character. Taskmaster was a great example of that. Taskmaster was a guy who's... oh shit, let me pause, this is annoying. Taskmaster was a character in Marvel 3 where one of his main offensive tools was forward heavy punch. And he would swing at the opponent. So not only did it give him a great hitbox, forward momentum, combo starter, it also option selected into throw if you were close enough. And that's the kind of silly shit that I want to avoid. I like dedicated throw buttons. Like if you're gonna like... excuse me, if you're gonna make a choice, you should be locked to it. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
All right, standing guard. Yeah, we're blocking. This game has standard... Oh, I didn't stand, did I? This game has standard shit. I'll get to advancing guard in a moment, undoubtedly. Yeah, you block bullshit. Every jump attack is still an overhead.
Okay.
Crouch block, easy peasy. There are air blocks in this game. So unlike Street Fighter, you can block in the air.
Yeah.
Not only that, when it comes to the air, like once you do a single action in the air, you can do more actions in the air. Because most of the time when you're in the air and you like do an attack, you're like, you're vulnerable until you hit the ground, right? In this game, you can do attack, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, here's some air blocking shit. Oh, he walks forward to let me know. Okay, no problem. I like her theme. It's pretty okay. You guys get the idea. A lot of people call air blocking chicken guard because when they're under duress and there's a lot of pressure in the game, a lot of people, like, let's say I'm in the corner, right? And then somebody's coming at me with a bunch of fucking high-low mix-ups. Because air blocking stops high attacks and low attacks, it's called chicken blocking. Like, you're trying to avoid the mix-up by just like, fuck it, I want to block in the air.
And you get opened up by, if you do that, by air throws?
Air throws are a great way to stop chicken blocking. There's other tools as well. I'm just letting you know, like, that's why people do that. Advancing guard. So if you press 2 buttons, I think I just stick to the 2 punches. Oh, I probably have to stand up to do this because it whiffs on crouchers.
When
See that?
When do you... I was never good with advancing guard. When do you do it?
When you're in block stun.
As soon as you're in block stun, then you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it anytime you're in block stun. You just press the 2 punches. And what it does is it creates more space between you and the opponent, and it also reduces chip and maybe even some other properties as well.
Okay.
But it's a great way to get pressure off of people. So you know how in Street Fighter where like people are put, like if Rashid's putting you in the corner and he's putting pressure on you, you have to wait for him to space himself out with his normals. In this game, you can speed that process up by literally pushing them out.
Nice.
The danger is that if someone times their attacks to leave a gap, and you press 2 punches or
they can
whatever,
open you up.
You'll do a move, and it's like, oh, all of a sudden. So yeah, very new in this game. If you do advanced guard at the right time, like right after projectile hits you, you can send it right back at the opponent. I'm bad though, so let me try again.
That's okay. This is pretty interesting.
So that was bad timing, which is why I didn't.
You got to do.
I think that's late. So let me try again.
Like right before it hits you. There it is.
No, right after it hits you. You do it before it hits you, you get that. See
Got
what
it.
I mean? You have to hit right after it hits you.
Hits you.
Which is an incredible thing for this game. In a game where zoning can potentially be palpable, to have a thing where you can, with any character, send something back is huge.
Do you think it shuts down potential zoning characters though?
No, it doesn't shut down.
It's just a way to keep you in check. Like
it's a tool.
Right.
Because once again, if I'm a zoning character, I know you're gonna send it back at me. Let's say I'm Ryu, and I know you're doing that shit, I'll send a fireball, and the moment you try and send it back, I'll do my super. Fuck off. You understand?
Right.
There's an answer for everything.
Okay.
Active switch. Guys, welcome to how this game is the most different Marvel game. Here's a bit of a history lesson. In previous Marvel games, if you wanted to switch to your other character, you would like hold a button or press a button, they would come in. It's the same way in this game. However, you can cancel into the switch out of just about anything.
Right.
So before, you'd have to like stop what you're doing, hold the switch button, and you would switch your characters. In this game, you can just be like in the middle of shit and your partner comes in. Now that becomes huge when you have things that lock the opponent into hit stun or even block stun for a long amount of time. So for example, You can do this. I'm just in there as Mega Man now.
Yep.
And we're not done. And I could have potentially done some more shit with Mega Man that keeps Hulk and hit stun. Switch back to fucking Carol.
Right.
That has never been done before. Before we had things called assists.
Yeah.
Which were your character would come in and perform a predetermined like single move or action.
And in the first Marvel game, there was dedicated assists.
That's right. In the first Marvel game, there were like assist characters that's what they did. You couldn't play as them. Marvel 2, the characters themselves did assists. Same thing for Marvel 3. In this game, there are no assists. There are just free-form, whenever you want your opponent to come in. I'm talking anytime. You're in the air, let's do this. Some of my favorite shit is... Oh, well, you get the idea. Some of my favorite shit is... Oh, look, they're talking about aerial switches right here. So if you throw... how do you do it? That move, right? A little confusing looking, right? Because it goes behind the opponent. Boom. Harder to deal with.
So in a way then, your active character can also set up an assist for the other character.
True, but I need you to like get away, everybody out there, get away from the idea of assists. There are no assists. It's not setting up assists.
It's just tagging.
You're just mix-ups.
Yep.
So, for example, if Hulk knows, he's very tall, so this is hard to do, but if Hulk knows that that's going to come back and hit him from behind, Hulk is going to block right here, right? Mm-hmm. Hulk is going to block right there, but what if I come in, throw? Mix up city, let's go. Same thing for aerial switches, Mega Man, do you have like a downward shooting thing? What do you have? That's kind of an angle that he doesn't do. I'm saying he doesn't do like down forward, but whatever.
Right, open somebody up, come on in. Yep.
Whatever, yeah. You guys get the idea. Something new to this game that they don't tell you about. Something new to this game they don't tell you about is counter switches.
They don't tell you?
No, not in the tutorial. I have to find out about it in other ways.
Okay.
So counter switching is a first in this. Santel, you have something to say?
Is that when the screen goes like inverted
Negative,
colors for a second? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be able to show you later on in this episode, but you need to know what it is. This is the first Marvel game with a full-on combo breaker. And it's not really it's half a combo breaker. So let's say you are in hit stun. I think you have to be in hit stun. So let's say you're getting comboed by your opponent. If you have at least 2 bars stocked up, the maximum is 4, by the way.
2.
If you have at least 2 bars, while you're getting combo, you can hold forward and hold the switch button. Your other character will come out that you'll be in control of. At this time, your opponent can still be comboing the original dude on your team, but it's probably not safe for them to do that because you can just jump up or come in and then bop your opponent. It's huge. So it's not a full combo breaker in that it's not like it immediately ends it. It's an opportunity, and it's an elegant and awesome idea to be like, you gotta pay a little bit, but if you have that investment stocked up, you can potentially end your suffering, end you getting hit, and even turn shit around.
Do you like this more than saying like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom or BlazBlue that has like just the burst attack?
Yes, because a burst goes back to neutral. When you counter switch, you're still getting comboed,
right?
But you have the potential to really open them up. It makes them stop. And that's the beauty. Like, let's say, for example, you're comboing me, and I counter switch. What do? You keep hitting the first character? Because if you do, I might fuck you up.
Right.
Or do you stop? And then I'm like, great.
Right. And that person then preserves all the damage on that person.
It's a mind game.
Yeah.
Counter switching is incredible. Hey, this game uses the Magic series. First of all, I should probably explain the buttons in this game. You got your light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. I like to usually call it 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. Just it's quick. But it's the Magic series, which basically means that like everything is chain combos in this game. Every fucking thing chains into each other as long as it's higher up the list, like the list that I described. So for example, you can't go light kick to light punch because that'd be going 2 to 1. Doesn't work like that. You got to go 1 to 2. You can skip 2. You can go 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. Watch 1 4. It works. 1 3. It cancels. But you can't go down the scale.
Why can't you go to kick to punch if they're both lights?
Because it's the Magic series.
Okay.
Magic series works 1 2 3 4 or 5 and 6 if they're there.
Okay.
You can, however, do
1 1 2 3 3 4.
I mean, yeah, you can cancel into itself. So you can do 1 1 2 3 4. You can do that. You can do that. But command normal. So let's say you have a command normal. This is 3 heavy punch, and this is forward heavy punch. Forward 3. You can do You can do 1, 2, 3, forward 3. I think you can even. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you can't do command normals magic series into the regular normal.
Okay.
So you can't do forward 3 into 3. You can do 3 into forward 3, but not forward 3 into 3.
Okay.
That's the idea. And you can use that to like do all kinds of wacky shit. Hell, even crouching normals count in the magic series. So you can do 1 crouch 1, 2 crouch 2, 3 crouch 3. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what you can do? I take it back. Magic series wise, you can do. I think one of the only exceptions is crouch 4 to crouch 3 is the only time you can go back down the scale.
Okay.
And it automatically launches you, but I think that's because easy bullshit is on. We'll get there.
Okay.
But that's a special thing. That's just for starting your air combo. So let's see. Oh, did it not combo? So yeah, his standing light kick can't cancel into the thing, but you can go. Like, you just have to know your character and get creative. Everyone's magic series is slightly different, but for the most part, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So that's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if you're going to play, this Marvel, you need to get comfortable with doing that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But that's like baby's first string.
Okay.
Everyone has far more optimal shit. Like Mega Man right there, you would never, like once you're good at Mega Man X, you're probably never going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ground. But to start, absolutely. Why the fuck not? Hey, here is your magic series in the air. So once you launch somebody, so you can even do something like this. 1, 2, let's do 1, 2, 3, down 4, down 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So the magic series still counts in the air. Same shit.
Why doesn't the down heavy launcher? Why can
down heavy what? Down heavy punch? Crouch 3?
Whatever your launcher is.
Crouch. It's usually crouch 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why can you do crouch 3 then back into 1?
Because you're jumping. Like after the jump, it's reset.
Okay.
Because they're just being juggled. It's not a cancel. The answer is because the magic series has to do with cancels, chains. Once you launch, it's a juggle at that point, so it doesn't matter.
Why put this in the tutorial? I mean, I know what it's asking, I know what it's showing us, but why tell us this?
So people are aware.
Okay.
So yeah, in this game, there's auto combos where you just mash light punch and you get all this shit. We're never gonna use it again, so we're never gonna talk about it.
Fun.
Is that the full tutorial? No. Oh, of course. Hey, guys. You pick 2 characters in this game for your teams, but there's also a third character, and that third character is known as one of the 6 Infinity Stones. Each stone has a meter down there at the bottom left. The meter has to... So each stone kind of has a V skill and a V trigger known as Infinity Surge and Infinity Storm, respectively. The Surge, you just press a single button.
And you get whatever the move is that's associated with the stone.
Right, and that move... That surge is the same for any character. So Carol using the power surge is going to be the same as Ryu or Hulk using the power surge. And what the power surge does is cause a huge fucking wall bounce on the opponent. That is what the power surge does.
Okay.
You can do that mid combo too, you know, and multiple times. You can't wall bounce twice in the same combo though. So with the power stone, that is. But yeah, it's a pretty good thing. This thing has like each stone has its strengths and weaknesses. For example, this thing's strength is obviously combo extension. It even has an okay hitbox to hit people from afar. Like, that's pretty good.
It's a pretty big hitbox.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
Even in the air, it's not bad. Like, if that's I don't think this is an overhead. Like, look at this. Can you look? I don't think this is the case, but could you imagine if this was an overhead?
Dirty.
Like right off the. I was technically airborne right there.
Okay.
Look. I think that was standing. Hold on. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
If you have to block that high. Anyway, the point is, that's the surge. The storm is activated by pressing the infinity button and the tag button at the same time. You can only do that. Oh, the surge you can do whenever you want. The storm you can only do when you see how the bar is draining.
Yeah.
See that midway point?
It has to be above there to do it.
It has to be at least to that midway point.
Okay.
Once it is, you can activate the storm, and it starts to drain down after that. The power storm, power infinity storm, allows all of your fucking buttons to do way more damage and do way more hit stun.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, you hit like a dump truck.
And everything everything fucking wall bounces, and it's crazy.
Okay.
So there are like power storm only combos. Absolutely there are. Just everything fucking hurts a lot more. Look at the throws. Look at that ground bounce. You don't get that shit when that shit is off.
Yeah, this feels a little bit, not all the way, but it feels a little bit like the old X Factor.
Well, X Factor didn't give you, it gave you more damage, but this is different from X Factor in that it gives you more different properties. X Factor didn't give you ground bounces, and so look at a regular throw. Right there, right?
And then he's halfway across the screen.
Actually, that does look similar to the Infinity one. There's some throws you can do. That.
Yeah.
So you see how, like, when you spike him back down to earth at the end of your air combo?
Yeah.
That's what it usually looks like. You get a bounce, but the bounce in this shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it's free. And you are also free to switch during this shit.
Yeah.
They're not allowing me right now because it's the tutorial. Like I said, every stone has its strengths and weaknesses. But for example, looking at the Power Stone, you've got a pretty good hitbox, like an extra attack with a hitbox. You've got combo extension, and you've got heavy fucking damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's another thing. You can end anytime you activate your. Oh, first of all, Infinity Storm. While one Infinity Storm is going on, the other opponent cannot activate their Infinity Storm. So if the opponent beats you to the punch, you have to wait. You have to hold that.
Is there any mind games in that of like, I'm going to activate mine so they can't activate theirs?
Sure.
Okay.
I've seen it happen. But also, you have a free level 3 super that will end your storm early, but it's free.
How do you do it?
You just press the storm button or the Infinity Storm buttons again.
Wow. So
like if you're noticing, so if you're doing your thing and you're seeing that your time is almost up, maybe end your combo with.
Yep.
So for example, you get the idea.
I do.
Why did he hit the wall right there? This is so cool.
So basically, once you have a team and a stone, you got to go in and you got to know your combos without stone and with stone.
Yeah, like, guys, this game is not like, well, look, you can play it this way. You can play the game where it's like, I play Mega Man and I play Spencer and we do okay, and sometimes I dabble with blah blah. You can do it that way. It's like, but to get really good at this game, it's not like I play Mega Man and I happen to play Hulk. No, it's like I play Mega Man Hulk with the Power Stone. That is because Mega Man Hulk Power Stone is going to be way different than Mega Man Hulk Space Stone.
Absolutely.
Than Mega Man Hulk Reality. Way different. It's like a different character. So the potential for customization and variety is huge in this game. You can't just know Mega Man combos. You better know Mega Man Hulk combos. And you can't just know Mega Man Hulk combos. You better know Mega Man Hulk combos with whatever stone you're going to use too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Anyway, they're asking us to do... Are they asking us to combo out of the Surge? So Surge and then... yeah, they're just asking us to do that 3 times. So that wall bounce you can combo off of, obviously. With her little Hadoken. You can't cancel out of the Surge. You just have to wait and juggle. Good shit. Here's the reality one. So for example, the reality stone throws out a slow tracking projectile. Very user-friendly, very easy, very nice. But the storm throws out different types of elemental projectiles depending on the buttons that you press. We'll get there, guys. We'll go deep into it.
How do you do the electricity?
Heavy kick, 4.
And then the ice on the ground is
2.
Okay.
Light kick.
And there's 4 of them,
There's
or
4
just
of them.
3?
There's 4 of them. The Mind Stone. Are they just going through all of them?
I think they are.
Great. The Mind Stone causes a command grab. So that's the distance. But when they get up, they are full on stunned. And I think the damage is protracted a little bit.
Okay.
But still, like, once again, you ask, like, yo, people like turtling up, hold that. You're fucked. You know what I mean?
And I bet there are characters in the game that don't have command grabs that now they have one.
Mega Man.
Right.
Mega Man. It looks like you can't do aerial Mind Stone on a standing opponent. Only on aerial opponents. But you got to do standing. Oh, I didn't do the Mind. You know what? We're gonna go into training after this, and I'm gonna pick the Mind Stone because it's very simple. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Hey, Space Stone sucks people in.
Yeah.
It's very useful, and they're suggesting throw after, which makes sense. The fucking Storm is the full-on box of shame, the boo box.
Yep.
Put people in the boo box, they can't jump out.
Oh,
you can combo them however you want, but they cannot leave this box.
I love the boo box.
They can't jump out of the boo box.
Yep.
It's lots of fun. The Space Stone, pretty useful.
Oh, when you're in the storm,
Yeah.
you can still activate
the surge. Absolutely.
Interesting. Fun.
Soul Stone is the one that I have the most familiarity with. It causes a long-range projectile to come out that saps a little bit of health from the opponent.
Ooh, wow.
This shit, you get to control both characters at the same time.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What do you mean?
I mean, I understand what you're doing. I don't know. My brain doesn't work enough to like make this work though.
This is the most advanced stone for sure. Not the hardest stone to use, but the most advanced stone.
Right.
I've got some shit going though.
Okay, we'll save that.
Also, it resurrects a dead teammate if you use it.
It brings them to 25% life or
Around that.
Okay.
Around that. It's hard to see because we're in training mode, but Soul Stone is incredible. Because that long range projectile, once again, like the team that I use it with, one of the people on the team really could use a full-on quick long range projectile. And then when one of my dudes dies, I'm like, great, they're back. And I've won many games because of it.
Right.
And I'm getting not good, but like I'm learning some stuff that you can only do with two people on screen. You know what I mean? Time Stone! Time Stone is a teleport that you can do in the air or on the ground.
The first part of it is not invincible, but the latter half of it is?
No, it's invincible on startup, but there's recovery frames.
Got it.
And I tried to show you the Storm, but it didn't work. The Storm is stupid. It's just custom combos. Like everything cancels into everything. Everything cancels into everything, and
Just
you move
light. You can do whatever
yeah, but you
want.
never do light. It'd be like heavy, or even worse shit, you know. Hey, we're back on Power Storm, and they want us to do. It looks like a Power Storm only combo. I think it is. So it looks like Magic Series into Launcher. Oh. That's what they're doing. So you can do that, I think, outside of Power. But they just wanted to show it off, I guess.
They just wanted to show how much damage you do and how cool it looks.
Infinity Storm combo. So they want us to activate. Oh, great. So they're going back through it. So Light Punch does these little like wind shots.
Oh, interesting.
Like little tiny wind shots that don't do hit stun. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's sneaky. That means you can add up damage without the opponent knowing. And Heavy does the fire. Light Kick does the ice.
This feels like they just were like, oh, anyone can do what Phoenix did in the last game.
What do you mean?
Because remember how Phoenix had the little fires off her lights and stuff like that?
But this is just good for fucking lockdown.
Fire.
Anyway, they want us to do a Magic Series in this. Oh, did I do it wrong? They want us to do all of them individually. So there's Heavy Punch with the fire. And then lastly, they want us to hit them with the ice.
Beautiful.
Did I do it wrong again?
You just didn't do it fast enough.
Yeah. Fire's coming out. There you go. I like the ice. Very cool.
Of course you like the ice.
Hey man, it's badass. So the Mindstorm gives you free meter. Look at his meter.
Bump, all
It's
the
just
way.
free.
It just
And then-
keeps going.
And then you can just like these supers, which like cost a bar to give you like a super mode.
Yeah.
All day.
So your Mega Man X's, your Arthur's, this is maybe the stone for them
Maybe. I mean, if you really want to like dedicate yourself to that kind of strategy.
to Armor Team.
Once again, like this is a very new game, so it's like, yo, if you're using Mega Man X, you better be using fucking
Right.
But yeah, it's cool. I have to wait for this shit to run out, but they want us to do. How do you do Special Weapon Rush? I think that's it. Great. So you do this. Let's get some armor. Free meter, may as well use it.
Sure.
And oh, do they want me to combo it? Okay.
Into his other suit, and then do you
Yeah.
jump up and do the other one?
Yeah, I think. Oh
No, you just fucking do
said,
it.
It was that confused me too. It said air okay. Like you can do that in the air, but just
Cool.
OTGs. Space time, you ready?
Yeah.
Put him in the boo box.
Yep.
Crouch and Heavy Punch, and then like easy.
Great.
Put him in the boo box.
Yeah, man, put scorpions on him. Take that, Glenn Close.
Oh, soul time. Oh, yeah. All right.
Great. And she's just doing the same stuff he's doing.
X-Buster. What's X-Buster? It's that. So they want me to do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So they want me to do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hadouken with him, but which will also make her do Hadouken. And then just super. It's very simple. So let's try it. Oh, my bad.
It worked though.
No, I did
it worked so good.
I did the wrong super.
It's the
How do
best
I
super.
restart? Whatever.
You can't. You gotta watch this. Oh, that ultimate armor.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
That was it, but it messed up somewhere.
Now, when you do the second super with Mega Man, is he now in control then?
What do you mean in control?
Like, when this would be over, who would you be controlling?
Both. I'm controlling. Like, they're both accepting my inputs.
Got it.
Oh, here we go. Some time shit. This is dumb. Let's see.
Heavy punch, heavy kick, heavy punch, heavy kick.
4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Super.
What's Power Blaster? Let me turn on, just so I know. Oh, super. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Just look at this.
That's so cool though.
Time Stone is you do whatever you want.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there's also easy hyper combos in this game. So if you want to just do a super, press the 2 heavy buttons at the same time. That comes out. Enjoy it right now while you're seeing it, guys, because you'll never see it again. We turned that shit off.
Okay.
We turned it right the fuck off. You gotta get good at doing the supers yourself.
Right.
Oh, it will loop back to the beginning. Great.
That's it.
So let's go back to the main menu, and let's get in there in training mode to like put some of this shit into practice.
Okay, so we've done that. You now have all these sort of different pieces. They kind of give you an overview of the stones.
Yeah.
When you go into training mode, what should you do now?
That depends on what you'd want to learn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all up to you. Downtown. Regular dude and regular Iron Man.
Regular dude and a regular Iron Man are gonna fight downtown. What stone you like?
For the purposes of showing off how this shit works, let's do Soul. And who are some good regular? Oh yeah, throw him in there.
Yeah, you want a big boy?
And no, somebody who's the most regular dude. This guy's pretty fucking regular.
Let's go.
Yeah, great. So, some of the things that you have to understand. This game is all about applying pressure, and all about, even before that actually, it's about don't get hit. Mm-hmm. So you have to know how to avoid the opponent's shit, and also how to defend yourself.
Okay.
So, for example, Ryu, check him out. Ryu's got his wave dash, right? Damn, that's a pretty backdash on this man.
Pretty fast.
Hold on, how much distance? Damn.
Like a full distance.
Like one wave dash. Incredible. So there you go. Also, you know, air Hadouken. Like, this is a different Ryu, you know what I mean?
Right.
Do you have air Shoryuken? Let's go through his move list. Let's check him out real
No,
quick.
he does not have an air Shoryuken.
These are command normals. Oh, okay. So, it's got his collarbone breaker, which is forward heavy punch now. Still an overhead, right? This is like, think about it like a target combo. Mm-hmm. That little knee. So that kind of stuff is still there. Oh, got it. He even has one on punch. So one forward one. So they're like hidden medium attacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't do them raw. You can't press forward and heavy or light punch. You have to do light punch forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can get a full string. Boom. Full magic series. You can even continue it. Hold on. Sorry. Can you go? Oh, you can't go heavy kick to down heavy kick.
Okay.
So, 1 second.
Keep that shit going.
Yeah, fun stuff, right? Great. I haven't checked out Ryu, so this is new for me. He's got down light kick in the air, forward light punch in the air, and what?
All right, so he has a...
Oh.
Okay, so he has like a hit on the ground. He's got his juggle.
He's got his fucking medium punch.
Yeah, he does. Keep that shit going.
Why didn't it work? Why is it...
Maybe you can't launch into it?
Yeah, you can, see? It's just coming out. Like, I can't... I have to, like, wait a minute, maybe?
That's weird.
Feels a little weird. Whatever. He's got it.
Okay.
Wow, so that's his light kick. But if you do down light kick in the air, you got his original light kick.
Yeah, that's the best one. That cross-up one.
Yeah, that's really cool. And forward heavy kick in the air. So his regular heavy kick is like
The classic.
But he's also got like that motherfucker.
Wonder what
which
that
I
one does.
think you can like. So if you like want to continue your air comp, so heavy kicks in the air almost always spike people down to send them back to the ground. Let's say you don't want to do that. Forward heavy kick will keep them up there. Pretty useful. Hadokens in the air, okay. Sin Hadoken. Yeah, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, that's where he gets a beam on him.
So, like, you got your Hadoken, you got your fast one, but if you charge the heavy one, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, man. Turn into DBZ. Dope shit.
And you don't even have to charge that all the way. Just let that shit go. Very cool. Shoryuken, he's got Tatsu, we all know. He's got 2 Tatsus in the air. So, first of all, regular Tatsu. Everybody loves it. So he's got air Tatsu that goes straight for like combo extension. And then he's got the one that changes his arc by doing 4 Tatsu in the air. Very cool, right?
Yeah.
His third strike donkey kick is back.
As always.
Still wall bounces.
Absolutely.
So you can get, oh man, it's cool. So.
Yeah, donkey kick.
You get the idea.
Yep.
Even worse shit than that. His Shinku Hadoken, sure. Tatsu, sure. So he's got
the biggest of ones, and you can move that all around too.
Well, you kind of have to commit to it beforehand.
Oh, okay.
So you do like, you hold up before it even starts and you get that. And that'll like auto track someone above you. Same thing for you hold down while you're in the air. That'll just go down. He's got his thing here.
Dope.
And his level 3 is a Shin Shoryuken. Every character in this game has a level 3, by the way.
Which is great.
Everyone's capable of some pretty big damage. That's Ryu's moves in a nutshell. But in Marvel, what makes him stand out is the fact that he doesn't have an air dash at all. So Ryu really has to get around with his dashes. And he has to probably zone the opponent to get in and use his friends to get in, really.
Right.
Speaking of friends, here's Tony Stark. Now, you want to talk about, like, the polar opposite in terms of dashes. Iron Man, like, this dude is all about the 8-way dash. See that? How he's at an angle?
Yeah.
You can go up, back, up, forward, and then down. So he doesn't have the box jump. He can do the real oppressive Marvel shit, which is known as the tri-dash. Because you jump up, boom, and then you come at an angle, like a little, like, isosceles triangle.
Yeah. Oof. That acute angle.
And then... So the danger of this is, in Marvel, you guys, this is what you have to watch out for. This is what Marvel is. You have to watch out for quick overheads. Also, something I'm doing right there is this like a super jump dash. The reason I'm doing that is because you can cancel your jump into an air dash sooner from a super dash than a regular jump. Sorry.
Oh, interesting.
So if I do dash as soon as I leave the ground, this happens. You have to wait for a certain height. But if I do it off a super jump, whoop. That was a mistake. There it is.
Yeah. You do it at that amazing angle.
I think that still works that way. Either way, you wanted to, like, if you're trying to apply pressure in this game, you guys, dashing right off the ground is the way to go. So the mix-up is you come in with an angle. So that's me doing a box jump. So Iron Man has that capability, but he also has a tri-jump, right? You just need to get your normal out fast enough, which is why Light Punch works there. Overhead. And then you get the idea. But the mix-up is, am I gonna out of a tri-jump? Am I gonna do the overhead, or am I gonna do that, or rather that? So it's an overhead low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then we have fun times, and that's the mix-up. And Iron Man he's pretty good at that. Let's take a look at his moves. Oh, what?
Arm missile.
What? Hold on. I never knew he had this. During jump down or up in heavy punch. Oh, it's focus shot. Yeah, I knew he had this. Duh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a missile. Pretty good, which is also cancelable.
Nice. All right, so it's like another projectile.
It's just great for applying that pressure. Iron Man has his regular heavy punch in the air.
Right, since day fucking one, he's had that move.
And he's also had the up version where you just hold up, and the down version.
Nice.
Very useful. Unibeam, Repulsor Ray, Smart Mine, and Flight. Okay. Unibeam is his standard projectile. It starts up pretty slow, but it beats other projectiles because it is a beam. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if you're in a fireball war with like Ryu, you'll win that easy. Especially if you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That'll even eat the Hadoken, I think, and then you're in there. He's got Smart Mine. Sorry. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I think that's air only. I think. Nope, it's not.
Can he do multiple? Can he have or just one? There's just
Let me
different.
see. So it goes forward and stops. Yeah, you can have. Oh,
it goes up a little too.
Yeah, you can have multiple.
Great.
I think. Let me test it. Can you have multiple on the same button? Yeah.
Yeah, you set up like a fucking Tetris wall.
If you are fast enough, you can get them going. So they go forward and they stay there. If the opponent gets close enough, they'll detonate, or they'll auto detonate after a certain amount of time.
That's pretty nice.
But you can like set that up and just zone out. You know what I mean? Even if you, especially if you like put it behind them, like what are they gonna do?
Right.
What are they gonna do?
What a great tool to give Iron Man.
I think it's a dope tool.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should probably cover OTGs in this game. We'll do that. One of his coolest new moves is the Repulsor Ray, which is pure combo fodder and extender.
How do you initiate it?
It's just Hadoken with kick.
Hadoken with kick.
And it's a Rekka, kind of. So you have 1, 2, 3. And the third one will wall bounce if you...
Great.
And then you get everything in the world off of that.
Yep.
Iron Man can fly. Many characters in the game have a flight mode. If you do Hadoken backwards with both kicks, you'll enter a fly mode, which isn't that useful for movement. It's more useful, actually, for combo extension and canceling. So I think one of the things flight gives you is like they used to give you like an extra air dash or a dash cancel in the air.
Okay.
So for example, you can dash cancel normals in this game. So for example, wait, maybe only in the air. There it is. So you see how I did a heavy punch in the air and dash canceled it? Mm-hmm. So you can do that like and continue.
Okay.
Or I think if you're flying, so you can fly cancel, and then I think dash cancel.
Ooh,
it's tough.
I was gonna say that's a lot of buttons going on.
Yeah, it's something to get used to.
Yeah.
Flight that's just something to experiment with. One last thing I should probably cover is OTGs in this game. This game is like, I think there are still somewhat dedicated OTG buttons. I'm not sure, but I never really even have to worry about it because in this game, like, when you like spike them back to the earth, see how he like bounces? Mm-hmm. As long as you catch him on the bounce, you can continue.
With any button, basically?
Anything. I was too late there. So you want to delay the spike.
And then you get another one. And then that's it.
And then that's it. See, he didn't bounce. But, check this out.
Tag in your other partner.
Hold on, I'm going to get there.
Okay. You just got to get your timing. There you go.
I'm too high in the sky. So,
and Ryu can theoretically catch him before he falls.
Correct. So you're not getting another bounce with Ryu, but you could, if you time it right, catch him again. And that's the beauty of this game. And combos work like that in this game, y'all. So you can like... So you launch him down. And then like you're just on his ass already.
Yep.
Same thing with Iron Man. If you're doing this... Here comes Ryu, and I wait. Oh, I messed it up. Like, I'm trying to time it to launch him right as the super's ending. It's tough.
Man, there's so many options you have, and whatever your team of characters is, you're gonna have to dedicate time to like get good shit.
Yeah.
Boom, and then yeah,
You get the idea.
he fell out right at the end, but that's good.
So there's so much going on in this game. There's so much to do. Not to mention the fact that this team that I just happened to pick is also using the Soul Stone. So,
Right.
for example, Soul Stone, you see that? Like full screen switch setups.
Yeah.
Like, and you can confirm during the freeze. So if I do Soul Stone switch, oh, it hit, you can immediately go in.
Yep.
Let me see. You get the idea.
Yep. That's so cool.
Other things you can do with Soul Stone are, like, you can do Air Soul Stone, which is a pretty good arc. Like, let me see how you do that. You do.
How great for the like stubby characters in the game that don't have like long normals to like, oh, here's a stone that now you get a good move.
Yeah. And then, of course, these fucking shenanigans.
Right, yo, just beams on fucking beams. Yeah, you ready for this shit? Yeah, there's a beam. There's a beam.
Who's gonna finish first? Ryu?
Yeah. Can you do another one with Ryu?
Oh my god.
Could you do Ryu's Shinku Hadoken into his proton cannon into Ryu's spin kicks?
Like, there was a lot more going on than that. Because
Okay.
basically, as soon as I do a super, they both do it. But Ryu's just happens to finish first.
Can Ryu do
which
another
means-
super?
Yeah. If I have the meter.
Sure.
Watch, for example. Yeah.
Into and then Iron Man recover. Jesus.
Nah, that doesn't work.
Right.
But I could have, like, easily with Iron Man just, like, gone up and then, like that, and then it would have worked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You guys get the idea. It's free, it's open, it encourages experimentation, and it's a lot of fucking fun. So, I think that covers all of the basics. Santel, do you have any? I know we just like put a lot of shit in your brain.
I feel like I'm back in college, and after a course like that, I gotta take a nap. Like,
So
there's a lot of information to digest right now.
Got it. That's understandable. So no questions right now?
No, nothing yet. I mean, I feel like everything else now is just experimentation.
Sure.
Getting in there with your different characters and, like, putting some of these ideas to work.
I know I probably forgot some basic shit. It's just because this game is still very, very new to me. There's still a lot going on.
And
So-
we're not done with this game. I promise
by a
you
long
that
shot.
anything that we missed, we will pick up again.
So if you guys have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter at Shaper of Stories. If you have any like things, I'll try and answer them for you. Like I said, I'm still very, very fucking new.
If you have any questions for me, send me questions at Michael J. Santel. Just ask me questions. I'll answer them for you, too.
I meant ask me questions about Marvel.
Oh, I meant ask me questions about anything you want to.
Right. So hit me up. But what we're going to be doing with this game on this series is, I may as well explain it now. So, character select. We are going to be playing as 6 different teams online. You're going to see 6 separate teams that I'm going to learn how to play, each with a different Infinity Stone that I'm going to try and learn. It's going to be a lot. Because as you see, like every fucking team has their own juice that you have to learn.
Right.
The first team that you're going to see,
Are you going to announce it?
yeah,
Cool.
is my main team that I've been using so far. Jetta Thanos.
What are we calling this team?
Fucking team badass boss, I guess.
Okay, yeah, big bad bosses.
With the Soul Stone. That's what I've been using so far. And it's the only team I really know anything about. So next time, what you're going to see is we're going to go into training mode. This is what it's going to be like. Every time we're going to pick a new team, take them into training mode to learn their shit like we kind of did with Ryu and
Tony Stark.
Thank you. And after we learn their shit in training mode, we're going to take them online for a few matches. No points, no nothing like that. We're just going to try and do our best and have a good time with that team. Just try and like see like, yo, what does this combination of 3 components, what can they do? What should they be trying to do? We're going to explore that. So next time, we're starting online. Jetta Thanos, Soulstone, Team Big Bad Bosses. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. Thank you for being here with us. We'll see you next time, man.
Later, kids.
Bye-bye, everybody.